Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. I am the Scriptastic Crocheter, and my name is Amanda, and this is usually not something I say when I go live. So I guess that just felt a bit awkward, but I usually don't even... I don't do that. Very often my chat is full of people, and I don't just introduce myself, so I should do that. I should. So today, I have been cleaning. The family is out and about, and I just figured that I could take some time after cleaning to hang out and relax with some friends. So, hello, Samantha. How are you today? Welcome in. Hello, Suzanne. Nice to see you. How are you today? I know this is not a normal time for me to be here, so I know a lot of people are not going to find me because no one's expecting me here. But it's currently 4:30 p.m. and I'm just home alone for once. I've been cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, and like now I get to crochet and relax and just hang out. So that's what I'm gonna do for a little bit at least until it's time to fix dinner and for family to come home. So I hope I get to sit here for a little bit at least. By the sound of it, at half an hour and maybe a little bit more than that. So I'm just going to enjoy every minute with you guys here. Hello, Steve. How are you? So I have started a new project. This is something I'm starting with the yarn I just got. I'm using my Kind Feather in the color 24 and color 18. So we got tealish color, tealish blue, and a golden brown, caramel maybe. I should have checked out what the colors are called. Maybe I should do that right this minute just because I want to know what the colors are called. That's going to make it so much easier for me to describe them if I know that. So what did we have? We had color 24, cognac, and the other one's petrol blue and cognac. And I'm working, I don't know, like it's very similar to the butterfly yarn, just like this one. So I kind of like the moss stitch thing. I guess I just ended up in the moss stitch rabbit hole. But this is something I'll be working on when the mister is not home because this is his Christmas present. I hope he doesn't run my replays. He usually doesn't. But I'm making him a scarf. I figured these are colors that would look good for him. He has a red beard, so I'm thinking like this is nice. He's a very blue person, but the little reddish in the beard, I think this is going to look good with that. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. Well, it's not even evening yet. It's not even dinner time. Hello, Tam. Did you get my mega balls in the post yet? Oh, you want my mega balls? Is that what you're saying? I have been cleaning and sorting, and I actually have sorted a little bit. You can see that some of the new yarns moved in over here, and I don't think you can see it, but all the mega balls are tightly snug at the bottom here. All of my mega balls are squished in there, even the ones that was here earlier, because I just needed to sort stuff out. So now it looks a little bit better in all the cubby holes here and also above me. But you usually don't get to see above me because there was a mess. And now it's still kind of a mess, but at least it looks a little bit better with storage boxes and things over there. And hopefully they're not going to fall in my head. That is one of the things I really hope for. So, hello, Angela. Welcome in. Hope everyone's good. I have coffee in my cute happy face mug. I have Coca-Cola in my wine glass, and I have a little bit of water in my big glass. So I have a lot of things. And also, new things on my hook. I'm really loving this yarn. The kind feather, it is very similar to the butterfly. And that's what I was hoping for. It is a bit thicker, a little teeny tiny bit thicker. Yeah, the mega balls are, I think it's pretty good value. You get a lot of yarn in them. So I do like them. Yeah, shipping is no fun thing, but I don't know how it is shipping to the US. You do have the free shipping if you get enough to get the free shipping option, but I don't know, do you have to pay customs? I see that Canada seems to be paying customs occasionally, and also the US if it's a certain amount in the orders. So I'm just not sure of how it is for the US. Is it like if you have a package of a certain value, you will be, having to pay taxes or fees or customs? I know that, getting to the free shipping option it's a lot of yarn for that. If that's a mess, I don't want to see your workbenches. Well, it's not as much of a mess as it was before, but I have this going on. I have this whip hanging out over here. And then I have the new organized basket that I was going to be organized with everything. It's kind of full. It's full of everything, bits and bobs in my phone. Oh, yeah, the phone didn't want to stick. So that one's full. I just couldn't help myself from starting a new project. So here I am with a lot of whips on my desk. I like to not have everything on my desk, but that's where I ended up right now. So my bougie cup, yes. If I have tried mosaic, yes, I have tried mosaic crochet. I have some mosaic in my whip basket over here. I have mosaic pillowcases in the making that I just neglected. I have two mosaic squares that looks like this. Well, they're different, but they're same colors of scrap yarns. So yeah, mosaic I've done, and I've done some bigger blankets too. Just not my go-to right this minute. Right now I am in the moss stitch dungeon, I guess. Yes, I still need watch hours. That is my main need for YouTube to like me, I guess. Of course, everyone needs some more friends, including me. So I don't mind having more friends, but my watch hours, well, yeah, I need watch hours. Where did the other pumpkin go? I moved the pumpkins yesterday when I was trying to show you guys the new yarn, but yeah, now the pumpkins are back in position here. And my proud moment of the yarn chicken that I won twice. They get to stay there. Hello, Steel Sky. You're hiding and working on dishcloths and a blanket. Are you hiding underneath the blanket, or is it not big enough to be hiding under just yet? Kamikaze phone. Yeah, it wasn't really in the mood. Is there any world fastest crocheting contest? Not that I know of, but I do know that there is a woman that has done some crocheting for the Guinness World, what is it, the Guinness Book of World Records, to make a lot of double crochets. And to my knowledge, she is a lot faster than I would be. So I haven't timed myself or whatnot. I have no idea if I could compete with her. But I did see a video of that one's. That one is a really fast lady. really fast. But I also think she practices a lot for that. Hello, Robin. Hello, Scandalous Creations. Good morning or good afternoon. Well, it's 4:40 p.m. and I don't have to start dinner just yet. Family is out and about. I've been cleaning and now I get to relax for a bit while it's still nice and quiet here. So I just felt like hanging out. That's what I wanted to do. Because I think after cleaning and doing all the things that's boring, you get to do things that make you happy. And hanging out with you guys is making me happy. As well as crocheting with nice, pretty yarns, because this is so soft. And also, this is going to be a Christmas present for the mister, and he's not home yet. So that means I can work on it without him seeing it. Oh, the blanket's not big enough yet, still, Sky, to hide underneath it. You'll get there eventually. Yeah, I have done mosaic crochet blankets. I have done 2. Have I done 2 mosaic blankets? I think so. But it's not my favorite style of crocheting. It was fun for a bit, and then I found other things to spark more joy. So I stepped out of that. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Tam. Yeah, it's early for a lot of you guys. So you're having morning coffee and crocheting? Is that what it's time for now? I see more people has coffee, just like I do. So cheers for that one. I'm guessing Nightbot was here saying, "What's in your cup? Please remember to hydrate." So how do you like your coffee? I'm the type of person that is kind of in a hurry when I want my coffee. So I put like 50-50 coffee and milk just so that it cools down so I can chug it and not burn myself. That's how I like my coffee. And also, when I put a lot of milk in it, that means I can get 2 cups of coffee out of, the same amount as if I would have had it just black. So it lasts a little bit longer. Oh, you're still working on the cottagecore mosaic blanket? And a granny square blanket and a butterfly mosaic blanket. Yeah, you've got a lot of blankets going. Hello, Ashley Wester. How are you today? Well, homesick is not a fun thing, but hopefully you'll be better soon and maybe you get some extra time to relax and crochet. And crock pots are very handy, for sure. I don't use mine often enough. I should use it more. I have 2 crock pots, but I'm still not using them as much as I should. My favorite thing to do in my crock pot is chicken Alfredo. That is something that one's really good for. Your crocheting is in your backpack for the day program? Ooh. Oh, not crochet, not crock pot. Oh, you will get your crochet on. Okay, okay. Creamer, no sweetness. Yeah, no sweet stuff in my coffee either. Just milk. Sometimes I can go for, regular cream. We have something called coffee milk, which is thicker than, regular standard milk, but it's not as thick as cream. But it's just yeah, it's I guess maybe you would consider it similar to half and half. Kits does not like coffee. A mile away from you, that's where you want the coffee. Right now, I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, and it's a tulip Edimo. That's my. I usually go for smaller hooks. I know it's not gonna focus, but yeah. This yarn, I like the drape. It's a DK, and I liked how it was working it with a 5mm. So that's why I picked that. But usually my go-to hook size is a 3.25 for all my thin cottons. Hello, Mima Flowers. Good morning. Yes, Mega Balls was half price. Sorry, I should not have told you that you should go get some Mega Balls. But yeah, the Black Friday discount is probably ending very soon. I think today is the last day for Black Friday shopping, and it was a lot of half off on the prices. I've heard about the cottage core mosaic blanket pattern. It's not my style. It's cute, but it's not my style. It doesn't spark joy, so I don't think I'm gonna go and do that one. I have so many other ideas in my head, so mosaics is not something that I feel like doing at the moment in any way. So, Bloomscape blanket for from Krista for your mother-in-law's birthday. So that's what you're gonna use the mega balls for. Well, good morning, Auntie Mama. Again, I was hanging out in your kitchen earlier, but you know that. And as far as I know, the update on the car, no update other than my neighbor did see that car running early this morning, like just being on running. Um, okay, for context, I was hanging out with Auntie Mama earlier, and I told her I had to call the police because yesterday, or yeah, late afternoon, it was dark, but we went into town. We went to pick up my Hobie package. We went to McDonald's, and going into town, we passed a car that was standing in a very odd position in a weird place that usually doesn't have cars or anything, but it was just like standing on the lawn between trees in the middle of nowhere. And I saw that someone was sitting just very still in the front like the front seat, like the driver's seat. So when we came back, I saw that the car was still there, but since I didn't see movement when we went into town, I was like, really slowly going by the car to see if there was any movement, or if like if it was no movement, I would have called the police at that time. But I saw movement because I guess they reacted to me slowing down, but that was about it. So I was like, okay, well, maybe someone's just sitting here watching, because we have a lot of deers, and I saw 4 deers standing like just a little bit away. So I was like, maybe someone's just looking at the deers, and I didn't really think more of it at that point. But when the mister went into town today, he's like, the car is still here, and now it looks like the driver's seat is like folded back, so you can't see if anyone's in there unless you walk up to the car. And it's like half snowed over because it was snowing a lot yesterday. So I was like, okay, well, I had a bad feeling yesterday. I'll just make the call to the police. And that's all I know at this point, other than that my neighbor saw it this morning early, and it was just like standing there running. So at least some movement must have been um, this morning. But that's, yeah. So I hopefully there's someone is checking on it. It's too far away for me to go and check on it. Like if I go 20 minutes, I'll get to the field so I could see it on the other side of the field. But to actually get to the car, it would probably take me I don't know, 40 minutes one way in the snow. And I don't feel like walking that far, and I'm kind of scared of what could be in that car. So, at least I called. But that's the update on that. Maybe I'll find out if the car is still there in a little bit, because the family will come home in a few hours, I guess. And if they still see the car, then I will know if the car was still there. Good luck with the voiceover, Tam. You have fun with that. Michelle, I didn't go make you shop. I was happy with my Black Friday sales at Hobie, but no, I did buy some other Black Friday sale stuff. I did get some Christmas presents for the kids at the toy store. Black Friday shopping, but that's all shopping I did. All the shopping I did, and most of it was all for me to make me happy. Yep, I'm that type of person. No, but the kids will get stuff. It's hard to figure out what to get your kids. Either they have everything, or they have, this is boring, or that, yeah. Or they just want all the expensive stuff. Oh, ABD, welcome in. Oh, you're working. You're always busy, B, when you're working. Hello, Carol. Welcome in. And Nana Michelle, good morning. So all you are early birds? You up early in the morning? Or have you been up for a bit? I have no idea what usually happens in the YouTube streets at this time of the day. I do see some people being up really, really early. Or maybe it's more of a like late night for you, early morning for me. And I didn't find anywhere really to go and hang out. So I'll let you all hang out with me. Good morning, Dreeny. Hey, y'all. Hey. How are you? I'm really liking how these colors are working up together. I wasn't like, I knew that they would look good together, but I didn't know what to expect. I kind of think it should be more of the blue or the teal color for a man, but this color is really good. So I'm happy with it being half and half. I just didn't know what pattern to pick when I started, because I was thinking like some bigger blue stripes and then some smaller of this cognac color. But I loved how this looked. How I love how it turned out. So this is kind of a corner to corner moss stitch. But I'm just going to make it as long as I can to make this scarf for the mister, because he didn't know what he wanted for Christmas, and I really rarely crochet things for him. I crocheted a pair of slippers for his birthday last year, and he has like a winter hat, and that one's blue, so I think this one's gonna look good with that. But when I ask him, like, do you want anything, he never knows what he wants. So this year's actually getting something handmade for Christmas. Hello, Mr. Dream Builder. Are you working? No, you should be off from work, but then again, you've been working double and whatnot. Hello, Crafty Visage. I want to say Visage. I don't know. Visage. That one's a tricky one for me, because I always think about wizards, and it's similar, but it's not the same. So do you have any snow yet, people? There's a lot of snow here. I'm so happy. Now it's not so dark when I look out the windows. Like it's still getting dark early, but it feels so much lighter outside. It makes me happy. So now I hope that the snow will stick on the ground and it can stay until after New Year's, and then I want summer. Yep. But I want the snow to stay so we have a white Christmas and kids can be, playing in the snow and enjoy themselves for a bit. It can stay till after New Year's. It's nice to have like cozy New Year's and fireworks and then I can have summer. It's thin on the ground. Snow next week, maybe 5 inches. Well, that's nice if you like the snow. Some people don't like the snow. Dream is at the gym and you have snow. Well, yeah, I kind of expect that you would have snow because you're not that far away from me. And if I have snow, you should have snow. At least in the amount I have snow, you should have snow. Yeah, I'm happy with the colors. And the mister has a reddish beard. So I think it's going to look. He has a blue hat and a reddish beard. Yep. Yeah, snow for Christmas and then it can go away. Hello, Unique Amazing Stripes. Welcome in. Almost 8 a.m. and you can still see the moon. So it's still quite dark outside. With all the snow we have now, it's been very cloudy for a few days. It was really mystical waking up this morning and looking outside because there's a lot of snow, but this morning there was also fog. So there was fog on top of the snowy white landscapes, and it made it look really, I don't know, mysterious. It was bright and it wasn't like gloomy foggy. It was nice. It was nice foggy. I just don't know if I've seen it in the way I did. It was like an extra thing with fog and snow and just white, bright, and the sun was coming up. It was really pretty, actually. Why did I not take a picture? I should have taken a picture. Yep. So the sun is up, but you still see the moon. Yeah, that happens. It's kind of cool. People can't drive with the sun out. Well, there's always something that makes people not being able to drive. If it's not that it's too dark, it's too bright, the sun is shining in their faces, or it's snow and the road is slippery. If it's raining, some people can't drive. Yeah, any type of weather and someone just can't drive. I think that happens everywhere. Yeah, pictures never turn out as good as the real deal. I wish I could had taken a picture whatsoever though, because it was a cool thing that I don't think I've ever seen before, like fog on snow. Good morning, Pixie. How are you? Is it morning coffee time for you? Or maybe just morning without coffee? I guess some people prefer tea to coffee as well. I'm not a tea person. The only time I drink tea is when I have a cold and my throat is sore to the point where I'm just, it's painful. And the only thing that's gonna make a little bit of a difference is I like vanilla tea with milk and honey when I'm cold. But I usually have to force myself to do that because I don't like it. I don't like tea and I'm not a big fan of the sweet from the honey, but it does do good for the throat. So that's a really big telltale sign. If I go for the tea, I'm sick. that is that is something that happens. Like if I go for the tea, people are like, "Oh yeah, you're sick. You're not feeling good." So I'm working on a scarf. It's a Christmas scarf for the mister. In my new yarn. It's the Happy Feather. And it's really, really as soft as the butterfly, but it is a little thicker. It is slightly thicker than the butterfly. Well, ABD, I appreciate that you pop in from time to time, even though you're busy working. I appreciate everyone that wants to come and hang out with me. You like tea in the afternoon or evening more and coffee to wake up in the morning. Okay, yeah, I can see that happening too. Oh, yeah, you have two big rivers, the Missouri River and the Mississippi River. So that gives you all sorts of weird weather or things. I think big rivers, when they meet, they do tend to have a little bit of an extra flair to it. I saw a picture of two rivers meeting. That one was like a very dirty brown type of river, and the other river had very clear water. And it didn't mix straight away. It looked really cool with the two rivers just like joining but not mixing. I do have water very close. I live basically, if I take a few steps down outside, I will see the lake, but I don't see it from the house. And the lake is more than just a little teeny tiny lake. It is connected to the ocean, so I could go into the lake and after a few hours, I think I would be at the ocean if I took a boat. I don't have a boat, but it's not just a lake that doesn't go anywhere, if that makes sense. Um, so I guess a lot of weird things will happen closer to the water. We do have more fog here because of the closeness to the water, I think. Good morning, Ganny Joe. How are you? And Winter, good morning. How are you today? It's been a while since I saw you here. I did see you over on your channel not too long ago, but you already know that. Yes, I have snowflakes, but I have snow outside too. I did make a short the other day showing that it was snowing outside. So this is the season for snow. And well, we're not in December yet. I have some more Christmassy ones soon. But in the meantime, we're doing snowflakes. And I do realize that I have a lot of more headbands than I had ever thought of in my drawers and things. There's some I have to go and find, but I did find myself the witch's hat from last year's Halloween. I was showing it before. I have this one. So I missed it. I missed wearing it because I didn't remember I had it. So this year for Halloween, I just had the pumpkins. But I guess I could wear this at any time if I'm feeling a bit witchy. Not necessarily just for the for the Halloweens. It is cute though. You're crocheting a log cake with holly berries on top. That sounds cute. My headbands are the cutest. Well, I like it. And I did start wearing the headbands in the streams just because I don't like how my headset looks. Because it's so big and bulky, and if I have other things that sparks interest and takes away from the ugliness of this. So I like to have a couple of different ones to change in between. Coffee and crocheting and babysitting grandbabies. That sounds like a good thing. Well, I have been cleaning. Family is out for the time being, and when I was finished cleaning, I figured I'd take a little bit of time to just hang out with my friends before I have to continue with the, cooking, dinner, and do all the things when the family gets back home. So I have no idea how long they're going to be out for. They went to his parents, and they've been out in the snow, and they were having some fika, which is coffee and some cake or something yummy to go with the coffee. And I'm expecting late dinner because they were doing that like very late. So they're going to be all full of cake or other sweets, maybe cinnamon buns or something. So yeah, it's going to be a late dinner and just crocheting away tonight. But I'm only going to be able to crochet on this one now when he's not here, since this is his Christmas present. I just don't want him to see it, so I'll be hiding it. And the fun thing is that everyone that has seen that I won a giveaway from the Disley sisters, I have this sheep bag, and I did have some yarn in that, and I've got it out and I hid it up here. So I'm gonna use this one to hide his Christmas present while I can't work on it. So it's gonna be hidden in plain sight in this one. Because yeah, I don't want him to see it. Not yet. How do you hide Christmas presents from family? Like, when do you have time to work on it when the family is home? It's hard. It's tricky. So figured I need to get as much time in as possible right this minute to work on it. Hello, Molly. Welcome in. All the things need to be done eventually. Oh, yes. You finished the one skein of cotton up in that butterfly shawl that you started. So now you're impatiently waiting for more yarn. Yeah, that is never fun when you don't have enough yarn and you have to wait for more. That is for sure not the best feeling. Especially if it's something that you're like, I'm really liking to work on this project and want more of the yarn just because it was nice to work with. Yep. I need to find the perfect dress pattern for the mini-me though. I'm not expecting to be, pulling off the dress in time for Christmas for her. But we did get the yarn up top. The 3 skeins on top, or the 3 cakes, is going to become a dress for her. Good morning, Dawn. Are you already up and awake? Did you sleep okay? So I did get these 3. Mini-me picked the color in the center, and the 2 on the sides is the center color as well as the outside color. I think you can easily see that the outside colors matches, but the center color is kind of hidden in there. So I did get more of that, the solid ones, just so that I can make, not like she's not a big kid or anything like that. She's almost 4, and I know I can definitely make one dress with one cake, but I want a lot of ruffles and a lot of, twirl factor, to make it be very, very twirly. And that usually takes a lot more yarn to have more of things that can just like flare out if she spins around, because she's a very spinny aroundy type of girl when she has dresses on. I did make her a dress before, and she, like, as soon as she takes it, puts it on, she stands and spins for uh, a couple of rounds before she does anything else, because she likes how it flares out. And she did pick the color. It's not a color I would normally go for, I think. I like the colors, but it's not like, wow, I need this color. There's other colors I would have picked first, but I don't always get to pick. Some highs and hellos. Mima Flowers is inspired. I'm happy to hear that. I like that I can inspire you guys, because you inspire me. There's a lot of people here that inspires me to do a lot of things. Yeah, she is precious, but also just, cute things that kids do. Some of the things that kids do is just, you can't help but to smile. And Dawn just woke up. I think there's a couple more that just woke up, and some has coffee and some has not. But I have coffee. Oh. I have noticed that I sit and have, I guess, my headset on a little bit more than I did before. I don't know necessarily, because I like to hang out here watching videos and live streams and whatnot normally as well. But I guess I've been wearing it more now recently, I guess, because I do feel like my ears might not have been aired enough, and they do get a little itchier than normal. Well, Winter, I'm happy to see that you did go live. Poke me next time so that I can be there on time. Like, if sometimes I don't get notifications when people go live. So it's, sometimes I try to keep an eye out on what's going on, but if I'm busy doing other things, it's hard. Winter has been hanging out with me for a very long time, and has helped me out very much with pattern testings and whatnot. So I was just surprised to see you live, because I don't think that has happened before. Not that I caught you. Yeah, no. Not on the YouTubes. I think on Instagram, maybe. Don't know. But it was a long time. It was a long time ago. Winter, type Scrappy. Anyone can type Scrappy in the chat, and Nightbot will drop your link so you can make new friends. Make new friends with or just check out that you're still friends with your friends, because we know what YouTube does. YouTube doesn't like us to have friends, apparently, and they take them away occasionally. Yes, or or Dawn can do that. Thank you. Yes. Dawn notified me that Winter was live. That is very true. Mima, you have PTSD. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm on the same struggle bus. Never fun. crafting streams are very, very calming, for sure, for sure. I found a lot of people through crafting in different ways. Um, I found Dawn in a crafting challenge chat over at Crafting and Coffee with Kelly. That was before I kind of was in this crochet community that we have here. I was just crocheting and doing my old thing, and found some craft channels, and then I realized that there's a lot of people that just hangs out and do crochet stuff. And it's a lot of fun to hang out with you guys. Thank you, Mima. Yeah, I have issues with flames. I don't like flames. That's a trigger for me. I can handle it to, it's better and better, but there's things with cars and fire that I don't like. And this time of year where people are, firing up their fireplaces and the smoke from the chimneys, I don't really like the smell of that, even though I can tell what it is that's burning. If it's just a fireplace burning or if it's something else, um, there's a lot of distinct smells in smoke. So as long as I know what it is, I calm down as soon as I figured out what it is, where it is, and if it's a dangerous situation or not. You wanted to ramble about it. So you did see them live? Yeah, I missed a lot of what you were talking about because I was late to the party. I'm sorry for that, Winter, but so you did get to see them again. That's what you were. Okay, okay, because we were not talking that much. I think we were mostly talking crochet stuff, at least when I came in. Yeah, you have Dawn hanging out with you in the Skinny Puppy fan club. Yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of interests and hobbies to pick and choose from out there. I seem to be ending up in the same place most of the time. I did diamond painting before I found the crochet hook, but now I can't put it down. So even though there's a lot of craft challenges and things that I would like to participate in, I just don't have time for that because it takes away from my crochet time. But I do enjoy other people doing the things and watching it for sure. For sure. That's what's good with YouTube, though. We can find all the other fun, crafty things and watch it. But I don't feel like I need to do it since I've been watching it. Also, feel the same with games. I don't get to do a lot of gaming anymore because that takes away from my crochet time. But there's games that I've been like, oh, it's a new game. I want to try this. No, I can just sit there and watch other people play it while I crochet, and I get my fix of the games, and don't have to spend any money buying the games, and then I'm happy, and then I can move on to something else. Granny D's in the house, bougie. You're half asleep? Well, yeah, it's early. I wasn't expecting a lot of people to be here this early. Um, I guess people don't go live at this time because they're still, in their PJs waking up and not feeling very sociable, but hanging out it's easier to hang out than to go live, right? Especially if you don't like to show your face in PJs, even though, PJ crew, there's people that does that too. But there's definitely more people here than I expected to be awake at this time. So I will definitely try and be here more often. If the family goes out, I'll be here when I can, right? Oh, you went even to Calgary to go and see them? You got a personal acknowledgement from Ogre during the sound check. I'm happy for you. I am happy for you. This is sparking joy because yeah, we know that you like it very much. Mhm, mhm. See, Pixie has never heard of Skinny Puppy, so now Pixie's gonna go and check him out. That is also, we're learning things. We learn crochet stuff, but there's other things that we get to share. Carol, do you need watch hours? Is that what we're saying here? Mm-mm. Linda Simpson. I saw the picture on was it Facebook? Was it Instagram? I saw a picture. You were rocking that shawl, the Geo Gradient Steve West shawl, right? That's what we're talking about. Yes, for those who doesn't know. But I saw pictures. PJ Crew. You hid behind the barricade when he shouted you out. Well, yeah, if you're not used to getting shout outs from, famous people or like your favorite band on stage, I can understand that that would be a little bit of red cheek type of situation. For sure. For sure. It's not too early. It's 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So Eastern, that is the coast closest to me. So like New York side of things. I need to get better at this with the time zones. All I know is that it's 6 hours difference between me and the, New York side of the US and 9 hours between me and California. That is the time zones I've managed to figure out and memorize, but it takes some calculations to figure out what time it actually is. And I'm still not good at keeping track of the times. It made him feel bad that you had to hide. And then he tried to sing to you. Oh, you were so shy. Hello, Divergent Crafter. You're watching from the doctor's office. You needed to get your foot looked at? What's up with your foot? What did you do with your foot? Why do we need to get it checked out? I guess I missed something with the footsies. I hope it's better soon, and hopefully the doctor can do something for you. Yeah, Pixie also saw Linda's shawl this morning. It looks good. It looks good. Because you said that you needed to block it first and then you wanted to show it off. So, fresh off the blocking mats and in pictures, looking really awesome. I like the colors on you, and I liked how the colors you picked for the rest of your outfit, that it looks really good with that shawl. So good for you, Linda. That one, you did a good job. Even though that crochet knit along felt like it was there was a bit of the drama in the beginning, and it felt like some people actually gave up, being like, this is, they start doing stuff and they don't like to unravel things. So I did hear that some wasn't too happy about that, but I also get why people started over. Yeah. Yes, you can send me the screenshots, Winter. I want to see. You just mopped your kitchen while listening. Well, that's definitely something that I like to hear, that you can hang out with me and do your things at the same time, because I like to do that too. I would, today cleaning, there wasn't a lot going on in the YouTube street, so I did rock with music. That makes me clean a little bit faster, but I do like to have someone talk in my ear while I clean, because I don't have to do it all alone. It's boring to clean, and if I can have company while I clean, yes, please, thank you. That is a good motivation. Yeah, keep making videos and do more lives, and that's going to give you more watch hours for sure, Carol. I also need the watch hours, so that's one of the, one of the things, with yeah, I'm hanging out here with my friends, but at some point that's going to hopefully lead me to the road where YouTube can support my yarn addiction. That's what I want. I want YouTube to help me get more yarn so I can show you more yarn. And that's my goal. Yes. To help YouTube support me, show you things so you don't have to buy the yarn to try it. I can try it and let you know if it's worth trying or just stay away. Yes. That is something I would really like to be able to do. Yeah, Pixie, I totally agree on that one. If my favorite band would comment on one of my posts, I would also be very excited about that. Granny D, you're prepping, but you're going to the doctor tomorrow, so hopefully soon we will know what's going on. Yeah, yeah. We don't like that you're not feeling good, so we want these results fast, so you can only get better if you know what it is that you need to get better. You know, if you don't know what it is, you don't know how to cure it or fix it or yeah. So Linda Simpson is ready for the live tomorrow. Oh, June is coming tomorrow? A giveaway Christmas project bag. Aw, I bet that's going to be adorable. I love the one I have now. Did you see I'm using yours right now? The one I got from you? I emptied it from the yarn. The yarn is hanging out over here because what I'm working on right now is going to be a Christmas present for the mister. And I can only work on this when he's not here. So I'm hiding it in plain sight in the sheep bag. So it gets to hang out in here. And he doesn't even know that it's, hanging out over here because he's been seeing this since I got it. And he's not going to look inside of it. But he's going to get a Christmas scarf. So I'm not the only one that likes listening to things when I clean and do things. Yep. It is more motivating to feel like you're not alone. But music also helps a lot. Like music with a lot of volume and a lot of upbeat. I clean faster. And then I have more time to sit and crochet. Anything to save me time so I get more crochet time. Yes, please, thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy this little baggie, and it's perfect to hide. Well, it's not a lot of yarn in this one. It's just 2 skeins of yarn, but definitely, yeah, it definitely fits more than these two. But I can't get over the fact that the sheeps are blue and yellow. Very Swedish sheeps. Well, yeah, they're not, the Swedish sheeps aren't blue and yellow, but the Swedish flag is blue and yellow. Very appropriate. Yep. Now I'm tangling myself into other things here, cords and whatnot. So what is everyone's plans for today? Some of you are still waking up with coffee. Some is already cleaning. Some is at work. Some might even be on the way home from work, at least if you're on this side of the pond. Like me and Linda, it's almost dinner time here. So, yeah, I have to start thinking about the cooking dinner and sorting that out soon. Hopefully, family's not going to be too late. I know that they're having fun, been out in the snow, and there was going to be some hot cocoa and yummy stuff. Who doesn't like to, as a grandkid, go and hang out with your grandparents and play in the snow and get spoiled with sweets? Yep. So I don't see them coming home very soon. Mini Me does not want to leave her grandparents. She loves to be there. So who knows? They might even stay for dinner there. When they know, I'll know because I was supposed to be texted whenever they figure out what's going on. So I might only need to cook for myself today. That has happened before. I wouldn't be sad if it happened today. Because that means that there's a little bit more time that I can hang out with you guys before I actually have to go and do other things. Decorating for Christmas. Nice, Molly. Oh, yep, that's the message I was waiting for. Okay, so by the sound of it, they will be leaving in about 30 minutes. That gives me about 50 minutes before they're home. And I need to have dinner prepped for that. So I can stay for another half an hour. And then I have to go cook. Sounds good to me. It's raining at Dawn's. And you're hurting. Yeah. Are you gonna hide under the blankets today? Is it a stay in bed and crochet type of day? Because we love that when it's bad weather and it's just not, a good day. Hanging out in bed and crochet is nice for those who can do that. I don't crochet in bed. Yeah, no. My crochet stays downstairs most of the time. when I had the office upstairs, it was still, I was crocheting in the office or on the couch, but I never crochet in bed. Linda is going to be knitting socks and ready for Vlogmas. Nice. 6 new projects. Is that what we're doing for Vlogmas? 6 new projects. Nice one. Dawn is almost finished with the Mama J Way crochet along cardigan. You did the second cuff. So what do you have left? Is it the trim around? That's what you have left, right? You did the hood and you finished the second cuff. So there's a little bit of a trim on the front, right? And you were talking about possibly adding buttons or just some type of belt. Pixie, it sounds like you are a very busy person. You need to do laundry and make more jewelry and write to your pen pal. Nice one. And after that, you can do some stitchy stuff. Well, laundry, most of the time, or most of the laundry does care for itself. It's the putting in, getting out, and the folding. Or at least, yeah, I don't have to hang it because I have a dryer. But occasionally when some things doesn't want to go in the dryer and they need to be hung up. But it's the folding part that takes the time. Yeah, no, don't like that. So Dawn, is the cuffs even or uneven? The cuffs are even though, so I'm thinking about starting over. Is it a typo that the cuffs are uneven? Yeah, Linda is a very fast, both crocheter and knitter, working things up very fast. I did actually show Dawn behind the scenes a few days ago that I know how to knit. I did cast on and I did some knitting. We were talking about whether I do, what was it, the throwing the yarn or continental or whatnot, and I don't know the difference. So I just showed her, like, this is how I do it, but whatever it's called, I have no idea. And yeah, we didn't really get to any conclusion on that one. Just that I don't throw the yarn. I really hold it very similar to how I hold it when I crochet. But what it's called, couldn't tell you because knitting is not my thing. West Coast Wednesday later tonight. Yes, you need to rest for West Coast Wednesday for sure. Pixie wants to knit socks next year. You're not doing any for Christmas. You're not going to stress it and rush a couple of knitted socks in before Christmas. At least, yeah, planning ahead is good too. Yeah, Dawn needs to relax for sure. For sure. Frosty Broccoli, were you lurking in the shadows? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Yeah, I didn't see him either, Dawn. He's been hiding. Or he just came here. Don't know. Scrappy to drop your link if that's what you were thinking of, Linda, or trying. Winter doesn't fold the laundry. Well, yeah, no, most of the time my laundry ends up in paper bags and then I go and get what I need, and at some point the paper bag is empty because I used everything that was in it. Rinse and repeat. But yeah, I need to get better at sorting laundry. It just takes away from my crochet time. But yeah. That's a me problem. Hmm. And the kids has so many clothes, and they grow out of the things fast too. So sorting it out and getting rid of everything that's too small, oh, takes forever. Why do they have to grow so fast? Like weeds. Yes. No, not. Yeah. Well, they just grow too fast. Oh, one cuff is a little bit wider than the other one. Hmm. So if you have the same amount of stitches, tension, is that the issue? Were you trying to crochet faster to get it finished sooner? Sometimes people say, I have never noticed this, but some people say that the tension is very different depending on if they are in a hurry. If it's the end of the skein of yarn, because it feels like when you're getting closer and kind of start playing yarn chicken, you crochet faster, but that also alters your tension. Or if you're angry, some people have different tension, angry or sad, or yeah, just that the mood in general changes your tension. Not It's not something I have noticed that I do, but it's definitely possible. Thank you for stopping by, Linda. You have a great evening. Okay, so now we're getting more of the things with the knitting. Continental knitting, says Linda, but I don't know what that's referring to. Dawn is saying I'm continental style and throwing is English style and picking is the continental. Yes, yes, we were back to that. Molly, what's the Christmas decoration situation? Because I was talking about it before that for Christmas here it's very common in Sweden that we change our curtains. But some people were surprised about me changing curtains for Christmas. I have red curtains in my living room, and I have red curtains with hearts and winter birds in my kitchen window. So we do that. We change our curtains for Christmas and have more like Christmassy red curtains, or more of a, just holiday style theme. It can be that you're celebrating Christmas and decorating your Christmas tree in other colors like gold and whatnot, and then you have like matching curtains for that if you like other colors in your Christmas tree. So it doesn't necessarily have to be red curtains, but that is also the time where I, remove the other curtains and I wash them, because you need to do that occasionally. So I take them down and I wash the old ones, and I have the Christmassy stuff up for Christmas, and yeah, they usually stay until I guess mid-February, and that's yeah, February, March, and that's where, I start getting more spring vibes, and I get the other ones up again, and the Christmas ones go away. So they get to stay for quite some time until I get more spring vibes, spring feelings. I have light green curtains in my living room normally, and white and gray in my kitchen. Okay, so they still haven't left yet. That's all good. Um, Procrastinating on laundry. Yep, done that, been there. Front porch for Christmas. Dawn, if you do, when you do, send me pictures. Decorating all the things. Yeah, you're not decorating the front porch today, Dawn. But whenever you're doing that, pictures. Today is a rest day. Oh, you're gonna frog it, the cuff? Pixie, I'm too lazy to make Christmas ornaments and wreaths. I have the same Christmas decorations or like the ornaments as I had last year and the year before that. And I buy a wreath if I want a wreath on the front door. Yeah, not, I don't have time. I don't have time. And there's a lot of people that makes those kind of things and they make them really pretty, um, better than I could. So I just go buy it. Oh, you were crocheting half dead last night, so that's why it's wonky. Is Pixie Stitch or Dawn gonna be the top chatter today? Was Stephanie the top chatter yesterday? I don't know. Nightbot is just telling me what it is like from the previous week, and the previous week overall. Right now, ABD is my top chatter, according to Nightbot. But ABD has, is busy working right this minute, so she's not very chatty right this minute. So there's an opening if anyone feels extra chatty to compete for the top chatter position. I love you guys. It's just oh, I've been sleep hooking too. Waking up, putting 2 stitches in, falling asleep. I have no idea what I was doing. Yep. Setting up the Christmas tree already. Okay, that is also a big thing with the, yeah. I don't get my Christmas tree in until the day before Christmas. We celebrate the 24th. So the Christmas tree comes into the house the 23rd, and that's when we decorate the Christmas trees here. But yeah, I only go for real trees, no plastic also. But that's the tradition I grew up with. Like the day before Christmas, way back then, we could just go out in the woods and pick a tree. Um, Now I don't have anywhere that I can just pick a tree like that, or like, take it down all by myself. So now I buy my Christmas trees, but it's still the same day. Same same tradition. Still stands. Granny D also never heard of changing curtains for Christmas. That's like the biggest thing that I do here with the Christmas decorations. I do get some lights up in the windows. I change the curtains, and then I don't really do that much other than getting a Christmas tree in. Um, oh, Granny D, coffee without cream. Is it just because you can't have whatever you want today? Well, we enjoy your company here, Brett. We enjoy you very much. Granny D wants to make some Christmas pickles. They were doing that with Sanita last night. So you can always go and rewatch that one. Well, Steve, you show appreciation in different ways. You support us very much. The broccoli is kind. If you are kind to the broccoli, the broccoli is kind back. If you don't treat the broccoli nice, well, yeah, that's, then you stepped on the wrong toes. Granny D puts the artificial tree up on Black Friday. Oh, well, yeah, isn't that a thing, like when you get out of the Thanksgiving is out of the door, then you start doing the Christmassy stuff. Yeah, December the 1st is that's a very common day here also to start with the turning the things on, but you can definitely have it prepared if you have a lot of Christmas decorations like lights on the house and all the things. But yeah, December 1st is also very common here to actually turn the stuff on. I have the lights that you saw in my latest short of when it was snowing. I have a little bit of a pavilion, we call it pavilion here, outside, and the lights are on. Well, they're all year round because that's what lights up inside the pavilion when the roof is on. But we took the roof down because the roof doesn't like snow. So during the winter, it's just the frame, the skeleton of the pavilion. But the lights, they get to stay all year round because I like the lights. They are pretty and lightens everything up. Only clear stuff today. But you get to put sugar in the coffee. Yeah, I don't want to step on the broccoli toes. Nope. Your lights on the main street lights up on Thanksgiving, so they don't have the lights on before Thanksgiving, even if it's like dark outside or like Christmas decoration things. We do have Christmas decorations in town. Usually it's, the beginning of December where they light it up. Um, the first Sunday of December is usually a big thing also. In some cities, they have like a light show and just a little bit more of a thing going on. It's more of an event to start the Christmas decorations in the store windows. Of course, a lot of stores are already selling Christmas stuff, but the main like decorating of the windows, some stores keep their windows covered while they prepare the window so you don't see what's in there. And then the first weekend of December, they unveil it all, and just it's a thing. People go and window shop just for the Christmas stuff. Oh, you get to have jello. That's a little bit of a texture though. And soups or broth. Soups, yes. Soups are kind of good this time of year overall, though. When it's cold outside, you want something to warm you up. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I wasn't sure of how wide I should make it because I only have one of each of these skeins. So I don't want it to be too short. If you're going to be able to wrap it around your neck, you want to maybe wrap a little bit, you know. So I didn't dare to go too wide. I think I like it though. Oh, because you can probably wrap it a couple of rounds. Yeah, around your neck more than once, maybe, hopefully. But I will have to hide it in the project bag again, and not sure when I can work on it next time. Because it's a secret. Yeah, the secret scarf has been started. So I started it this morning. He slept in. So I was working on it a little bit this morning, trying to figure out what pattern to do. And I was like, yeah, I need to do more moss stitch because I'm in love with moss stitch. And also I love the butterfly yarn, and this does feel like as soft as the butterfly yarn. It was just slightly thicker. So I don't know if I would consider using both at the same time. I probably would though, because I'm using 5mm crochet hook for this one, and I did use 5mm crochet hook for the other one too. So I do think you could work them together and not really notice the difference. But this is a slightly thicker yarn. But it's as soft, for sure, and shiny. Yay for moss stitch! Well, secret stuff needs to be, worked in secret. So I had to take the opportunity when it was given to me to work on it a little bit this morning. And now, since no one's home, but I will tuck it away and I'll continue to do the things that's not a secret, at least not to family. So what's everyone gonna have for dinner later tonight? I'm guessing a lot of you haven't even started thinking about that. I should have already started to think about that because I need to go cook dinner. So someone inspire me. What can I make for dinner that doesn't take more than like 20 minutes? I have some spaghetti sauce, like meat and tomato sauce. I was thinking about making it into a lasagna, but yeah, that one takes a little bit longer, so I should have already started that if we were gonna have that today. Whatever my wife tell me I'm going to eat. Rice for lunch. Yeah, rice is not that long. It doesn't take too long to cook, so I do have time to cook that if I wanted to, for sure. I know I have chicken and I have vegetables. I have some stuff in the freezer, just I should have taken it out earlier if I wanted to use it, because some things you just want to have thought out before you start chopping it. Takes forever to chop stuff that's frozen solid. I'm just not good at planning. I need to get better at that. Just as I mentioned earlier, I need to use the crock pot more because it is very handy to use it. It doesn't take away too much of my crochet time. I just need to get it started and going like hours ago. And that's more of the problem, that I don't start it in time, if that makes sense. But yeah, I need to wrap it up. I need to go and cook some dinner, and I need to do that not so fun stuff. But I will be back here crocheting in a heartbeat. Well, I'll be crocheting and hanging out in other people's chats. I'm not going live more today. I'll be back here, as far as I know, on Sunday. Before then, you never know if you find me somewhere else. Sometimes I'm awake to hang out. More and more, I've been awake to hang out with Dawn at West Coast Wednesday, so that can happen. But yeah, she's got West Coast Wednesday in a bit. So, well, in a bit, there's hours left before West Coast Wednesday, but that's one thing that happens today. So what else is happening today? Anyone going live today? Hello, BP. Stephanie. Hello and welcome in. And Adele was lurking in my bushes. Good salad with meats and cheese would be good. Well, yeah, Granny D, I get that you would have anything that you can't have right now. Everything sounds good when you can't have it. But yeah, I'll be back here Sunday. And who's going to entertain me later today? Is anyone going live today? Granny D, you going live later today? So that I know where to go? What bushes to lurk in, or squirrel nest, or anywhere. 11 hours left until West Coast Wednesday. Yeah, that's a bit. So what are we going to do in these 11 hours? Granny D is going live? Who else? Who is going to entertain us? We need to know. And you can always drop your links, or Nightbot can drop your link if you type Scrappy. Crafting and coffee with Kelly in 2 hours. Yes, that's a place I want to hang out. That is entertainment, for sure. For sure. But yeah, dinner is awaiting. It doesn't cook by itself. I love hanging out with you guys. I need to do this more often. Yes. We need to do this more often. We just need to hang out. So I'm going to hide this. I'm going to tuck it into this little sheep bag of mine, because it's now mine. And then no one knows it's here. Oh, yarn ends sticking out. So it's in there, and it goes back up behind me, like so. And I'll work on it later. I did work a little bit on this today, though. So it is a little bit bigger and more colorful. So that's what I'm going to do later today. Yes. But thanks, everyone, for stopping in. And I hope to see you guys here soon. So I love you. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.